evening. I'm sorry to take you away from your menace, but I want to start by saying that it's a very special joy and privilege for me to serve in this capacity here this evening. When the very Reverend James Sparks Morton, Jim, as we know him, called me in Paris and asked whether I would serve as Master of Ceremonies, I have to say I felt very honored and grateful. Honored because we've been following Dean Morton's remarkable life and work from his first ministry in Newark through his urban training center in Chicago, then his inspired deanship at St. John the Divine, and now the work with this wonderful interfaith center. And I was very grateful because standing up here gives me a chance to note the very close friendship that Dean Morton had with my late father, Alexander Schmemann. My father was an Eastern Orthodox priest. They can get married, so I'm okay. And he was a theologian, the dean of St. Vladimir Seminary up in Yonkers, New York. And Dean Morton had more to say about this relationship in his memoir, about which we'll be hearing a lot more later. But what began as a fairly academic and collegial relationship back in the 1950s became a very close friendship and much more. Because one day in 1960, they were chatting about summer plans, and Dean Morton mentioned that the place they usually went to in Maine was not available. My father then talked very lovingly about the beautiful lake where we spend our summers in the Laurentians, northwest of Montreal. And Jim and Pamela and their daughters came, they saw, and they stayed. They built a chalet right by the water, and as far as I can tell, they've come every summer since, worshiping with us in our small chapel, participating very much in all our lives. So Jim and Pamela and Polly and Sophia and Maria, and of course the departed Hillary, whom we love very much and miss very much, and all their grandchildren, some of whom are here, are all truly family. So thank you, ICNY, for making it possible for me to attend what for us is really a family reunion. In fact, Table 12 is all of our good friends from that family. Now, what makes being here this evening especially exciting is the chance that we will all have to hear excerpts from Dean Morton's forthcoming memoirs, which will be read by three multi-talented musicians, actors, and singers. I'm told there are many writers in the room, and I'm sure they will agree that it's not often that for a book to be adapted to the stage before it's even published. The closest I came with my book, Echoes of Native Land, was to read some excerpts at a book party hosted by Dean Morton. And we, of course, pay tribute tonight to four very distinguished people. Through their friends and their colleagues and through videos about them, you will learn about the immeasurable contributions they have made to people spanning the spiritual, virtual, and tangible worlds. They are His Holiness Sri Swami Satchidananda for advancing world peace through interfaith collaboration, Peter L. Zimroth for his tenacity in achieving fundamental changes in government and politics, Vice President Al Gore for his vociferous advocacy in safeguarding the planet, and Gitana Enders for her unwavering compassion for displaced persons and refugees worldwide. Sadly, Mrs. Enders passed away peacefully on May 21. Her family is here tonight to accept the award, and I know everyone here joins me in offering them our deepest sympathies. We do hope this evening will serve as a respectful commemoration of Mrs. Enders' passion for resettling those uprooted by the ravages of conflict and war.